Alright, so now to move on. This one's the China Relief Expedition 1900. They don't have anything here other than this. You see, that's just woods. And they have this explanation here of it. You can see what it's calling for campaigns. There's 3 of them. Belligerents. And the stats out of it. So not too much going on there. So let's move on. Here you can see they're calling this one Mexican Border Service 1916-1917. And again, there's no monument, nothing here. It's just sitting here right against the woods. And this here is the board for it. And so again, if you want to look at the campaigns, it just says Mexico there, belligerents, United States, and there's the stats on that. So what we have right behind us, though, this has got to be representative of World War I. You can see these 2 soldiers here. So we'll just walk around this. Over the top is what this is called. So while we're here, let's just take a look. You can see there's this soldier standing there. Looks like he is shooting. And then you got this guy that's climbing this ladder to come out and to go up top and start fighting and moving forward. You see his pack there. That's pretty good. So as we come out of this, yes, this does say World War I. I knew it would have had to. 1917-18. That's for our part. It was actually 14 to 18 was the entire thing. But here's again the board on it, and you can see on the campaigns. You can read all of that if you want. The belligerents, and then the stats. So you can see quite a few killed in that. And just we'll get this from the back here. So let's move on to the next. Alright, so this one's World War II, 41 to 45. And first of all, I'm just going to show you this. You see this says letter from home. And that soldier there on that rock, he's reading his letter from home. Okay? This is Rosie the Riveter, and if you know anything about World War II, then you know the woman there in the middle. That's the representative of Rosie the Riveter. Here's a board on this. And anyway, here is the day of infamy. And so they put the statue of a pilot there to represent that, of course. And then here is the Asia Pacific Theater. And hopefully you can see the campaigns there. It's a bit dark in here. It's really shady. But here's all the campaigns, the belligerents, and then of course the stats there. Now let's go look at the other board. Alright, so here's the Europe, Africa, and Middle East theaters. So this is the campaigns. You can see this is much brighter. Not near as much shade over here. There's your belligerents, and then of course your stats. Alright, so World War II, so let's move on. Alright, here's the stand for the Korean War, 50 to 53. All they have are these rocks here. I don't know if the intention was to ever put some kind of a statue or something here, but that's what they have there. This is the board for it. You can see the campaigns. This was always called a police action, not a war. So, you know, it depends on what you're looking for. Belligerents. There's your statistics right there. Now over here they do have these 2 soldiers here. And so, let's see. That says Kachi Kapshida. And that says we go together. So, looks like a Korean soldier right there. And an American soldier right there. Alright, right behind me, you see we're going to switch gears here, and I'm sure this is going to be the Vietnam War. But just, isn't that pretty magnificent? Guessing, I'd say that's, I don't know, 12 to 15 feet high. All the way, you know, from the bottom to the top. But I think that's pretty cool. This guy's standing, this guy's stepping off of that Huey there. Yep, sure enough, there we go. Vietnam War. 1962 to 1973. Here's the board for it. And here's the campaigns, and quite a few of them, as you can see. And we have the belligerents down here. Verses they've added to this one, and then statistics down at the bottom. Alright, so let's go look very closely at these soldiers. Here, I'll get you face to face with these two guys. And then face to face with this 3D guy here. See his M16 right there. And then as we step back, there they are, standing on the helicopter. And you see there's some guys representative of those legs and feet. That's on the other side of the helicopter, about to come off of it. So that, I have to say, is a pretty magnificent monument. So let's keep going and see what else we can see. All right, let's come take a look at this Vietnam War Memorial. See what you think. Pretty cool, isn't it? I like it. I hope you did too. Alright, so now we come to this Armed Forces Expedition, Dominican Republic and Panama, Grenada, 65 through 90. You can see there's no statue or nothing, just in the woods. They got a board up about it, so you can look at all that. Which, like I've been showing here, you all the campaigns, which there's the three. You see 65 to 66, 83, and 89 to 90. The belligerents and the statistics of Dominican Republic, Grenada, and then Panama at the bottom. Alright, let's see what else we got left here. Alright, so here's the little stand for the Southwest Asia War, 90 to 95. So before I show you that, I'm going to show you this board. You can see the campaigns here. Defense of Saudi Arabia, Liberation and Defense of Kuwait, Southwest Asia ceasefire, the belligerents there, and the stats there. Alright, here is the monument that they've got set up here. This one says Desert Storm here. If hopefully you can see that over right there. That's a blank wall. Got a helicopter back down the back. Got the stealth back there. And the soldiers waving at you saying, hey, how's your day going? It's the U.S. Army. He's got a pistol there. Got him a sack, got his binoculars, and he's saying, hey, go forward. Then they got that tank right there. So, show you that. And now you should be able to remember this here from the air, that I shot that over there. So we're just about back full circle. And I'm going to do a little aerial in this area, and we'll look at it from that point of view. I wanted to show you this here scene from kind of far out, if I can. We'll just slowly back out, show you the whole scene there. But then what I want to do then is I want to give you a gigantic scene. So, show you a whole lot more of this. And where I want to wind up at with this shot is right there with the Texas flag and that scene right there. So that gives you a bit of an overview of this whole thing. So we have this for the Kosovo campaign, 1999, but just like some others, there's no statue or nothing else here. I do have this that the birds have not thought a lot of. Here, you can see the campaigns right there. The belligerents all right there. And boy, Yugoslavia, there's a name you don't see anymore. The statistics, U.S. deaths was 20 and U.S. wounded was 2. All right, see what else we got left here. This is the monument to the war on terrorism and the attack of 9/11/2001. Starts with this guy right here. So if you like that intro, up here we have a U.S. flag, a little bird sitting on top of it. And then over here, you see this sidewalk meanders through here. Firefighter and police up there. Here you go, 2001 Global War on Terror. So I'll just show you, here's the campaigns. Here are the belligerents. And here are the stats. So, it's a very hard day in this country, I can tell you that. Just to show you, this is what they're calling a centennial celebration, 1905 to 2005. And these guys, you can see, firefighter on the right, and the police on the left. And what are they looking at? Let's turn around and view with them. That, of course, I'm sure it's from one of the skyscrapers in New York City that came down. The War on Terror Memorial is right here. Yep, and that's definitely representative of that. It was brought to Texas by the Texas Task Force 1. Yeah, so you can pause all that and read all that stuff. But I will just show you here. We'll walk around this way on concrete as best we can. And just show you this side here. This is hard to stand on. This little thin concrete. But that's what's representative of it. So there you go. Pretty good shot right there. Hopefully you've enjoyed this tour. I know I have. Here, we'll finish up with something nice and calming since that's kind of intense. You can see these nice orange trumpet flowers, I call them. I don't know exactly what they are, just know they're pretty. So hopefully if you like this, you know, if you haven't subscribed, do that. And, you know, give us a thumbs up, a comment, share it, all that good kind of stuff. And we will end this one, and I will see you on the next one. I hope you've enjoyed it. If so, please let me know. If you want more of these types of videos, I try to make these whenever I find these war memorials here. So I will see you on the next video. Take care of yourself now.